Waterloo CSL TV.
Alright, hey ladies and gentlemen, this is a recast of Set 2, since our computer went down in our live cast. On the top right side, we have Valthasar, who represents the University of Arizona as the Blue Protoss. And on the top left side, we have Monk, who represents the University of Waterloo, who will be playing Purple Zerg. They are on Shikura's Plateau. Since this is a recast, I do know what's going to be happening, so I don't know how not to include bias.
Yeah. It is kind of weird to be casting a game where you already know everything. Well, I guess I don't know.
So I believe that Monk is going to be fast expanding.
Oh wow, what a surprise, he didn't.
Valthasar putting a pylon, already have put a pylon down. The gateway should go out at 12. Since this is a macro-oriented map, I suspect, quote unquote, that Monk will be 14 hatching. And he does, he goes and 14 hatches. Or not, sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I thought it was a speedling build.
Oh right, it was. Yeah, I apologize. I think the spawning pool goes down first. Yeah, spawning pool does go down first. That was really stupid of me. And he'll be able to put the 3 drones into it, get some gas up to 100. Both the spawning pool and the extractor, or sorry, the gas should be finished at 100. And speeding commences from there. We have Monk's Overlords being sent to the right side. Going to be seeing what Valthasar builds. A gateway and a cyber. A drone coming in as well. I guess a second somewhat scout. Overlord's more so a long-term scout actually. Considering it can probably hide on the right side.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have metabolic boost being researched for Monk. Pair Zerglings coming out. Or sorry, 4 Zerglings coming out for Monk. Monk also denying the second gas for Valthasar. Valthasar putting a pylon on the right side. Going to be sneaking some sort of tech building there. I'm going to be guessing 2 other gates.
And Monk's expansion going down.
Yep. Alright, we see 2 more gates going down for Valthasar and the hidden pylon on the right side. However, that Overlord that Monk has on the right side might be able
The hive cluster is under attack.
Valthasar are going to be taking care of the extractor.
And the Overlord seeing it.
Yep. Overlord is seeing the 2 gateways that are there. I'm going to suspect that Monk is suspecting a 4 gate.
Yeah, at this point it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, definitely this is a 3 gate expand build.
Yeah.
So our Protoss player will be expanding very soon.
This Stalker, well, he's going crazy trying to get out of the base, and eventually giving up and just going off to the side.
Yep, Valthasar is going to be putting a pylon and a nexus there.
And these Stalkers trying to catch this Overlord from Monk. Looks like they'll be able to take it out.
Yep. But Monk seems to be delaying that nexus by quite a bit by destroying the probe that was initially supposed to put down the nexus. It looks like Monk is going to be creating a lot more Zerglings at this point. 20 Zerglings going to be spawning at the instant.
Huge batch of Zerglings. find it really odd that Monk can spread his creep more in this game. This is like, it seems like, I mean, I don't play Zerg, obviously, so I don't know very well, but it seems like the kind of map that you'd really want to spread your creep on. So you have a decent distance between your natural huge, but, you know, it's not minuscule, and the map itself is enormous. And that creep bonus is so nice.
Yeah, that creep bonus is definitely a plus throughout the whole game and defending your your expansions.
Yeah.
Kind of vital to
free scouting, speed. It's great, particularly against stalkers. You can get a good surround. Like speedlings are, you know, pretty crap against stalkers if you can't get a surround, but if you surround, they just decimate stalkers.
Alright, so we have a Roachborn going down for Monk at 58. We have a bunch of Zerglings in between Monk's soon-to-be third and natural. Being there to make sure to deny any scouts that do come that direction, so that they don't scout the third and try to deny that third. It looks like Valthasar's a bit confused, seems to be wanting to push out, but not pushing out. And here's the blink going down from the Twilight Council on Valthasar's side. More gates are being produced. More gates are being produced for Valthasar because he's now on 2 base and taking in the amount of resources that 2 base can give a Protoss. I believe it is 6 gates that are usually on 2 bases.
Yeah, it's usually 6 or 5. It depends on how many probes you get. You can go six gates, like if you're going a little bit more for a slightly longer macro-y game, but there's a build where you get 16 probes on minerals at both expansions, plus how many ever gases you need for whatever you're making, and in that case you generally just get 5 gates. And your attack arrives significantly earlier.
Interesting. Alright, so Blink is about to finish for Valthasar. Dark Shrine being warped in for Valthasar as well. At the same time, Lair is being researched. Lair is what do you say?
Morphed, I guess. Evolved.
Morphed in, evolves. The hatchery is evolving into a
the hatchery is now covered in goo and pulsating in a weird way, and it's going to later become much taller and bigger and get more research.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make much sense, but
what minute are you at? Like what
I'm at 11.
40?
Well, I'm at 45 now.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently I'm a little bit slower. Whatever.
Oh yeah, that's to be expected.
Yeah.
And the Dark Shrine finishing up for Valthasar now. Choosing to push along with it, or at least prepare to push.
Yep.
That probe, spotting the hidden expansion, and building.
He's going to be probably warping in a pylon here. Yes, he does. He does warp in a pylon here to try to reinforce his army, who's going to be taking away the third. Or the attempt of taking away the third. We have Monk here trying to engage from behind. Zealots coming first. However, Zealots against Roaches not doing too fairly well against Roaches. Here we have Blink Stalkers being somewhat good because the Zerglings cannot surround the
yeah,
Stalkers.
Up against the wall is definitely a good place to engage against Zerglings. Not so good against the Roaches, but the Zerglings definitely.
Oh, definitely. The Blink is helping.
But just there's so many Roaches here that it's not gonna do much. And he manages to blink the majority of his Stalkers out. And
yeah, if you look at the top,
why it's going back in.
If you look in the natural, however, there's a DT kind of raging in Monk's natural. However, the